What's up, guys? Dylan here, bringing you another UU battle with that Volturn team that I put a battle up of the other day. Replaced Zoroark, tried Minchino, or however the hell you say that adorable thing with two tails names, and then didn't work out too well. Switched to Archops, who, despite the defeatist ability, is actually working quite well as long as I can keep him above half HP. He's a pretty solid offensive poke, so I think he's quite underestimated. And plus, once he does get down below, he's just essentially death fodder, which is always useful to have. I guess I don't know. But it gives you the ability to scout another Pokemon and the excuse to do it. So he's got Chandelure. If he sees, and he also has an Ambipom, so he probably is going to predict me to lead with it. So I'm actually going to go ahead and lead with Archops here, and hopefully I can drill a Stone Edge on that Chandelure real quick. But he ends up leading with Swampert, so I'm just going to U-turn on out. Can see him probably going for like a Scald or a Surf. I'm going to go into Ambipom, should be able to take it, but he does go for the Stealth Rocks instead. I'm gonna fake him out and covet and do all that jazz, the whole ordeal. Um, if he does switch into Chandelure to take he's probably predicting a return. Yeah, so that's fine. I'm just gonna U-turn on out. Go into Darmanitan, should be able to take a fire type move, but he goes for a sub instead. I'm gonna lock myself into Stone Edge here and start drilling him with those. Hardly survived that Shadow Ball, and I am outspeeding. He switches out into Swampert. I'm going to go into a Zelf who can be over any, levitate over an Earthquake, but he goes for an Ice Punch, pulls a crit on it, so that hurt quite a bit, a lot more than I would like it to. Does he have any Dark types? No, so I'm just going to go for a Psyshock here, and take that Swampert right down. And I'm locked into this Psyshock now. I know that he's got the Fake Out, and he's just going to fake me out and finish off himself, but I kind of want to keep him for later. So I'll go into Cobalion, who can laugh at those fake outs, especially with the with leftovers on. I'm gonna Calm Mind up here as he goes into Chandelure. And I don't have too much that I can do to this thing, and he's probably gonna outspeed me. I'm not sure that I can take a Fire Blast, but I should be able to because I have a fairly decent amount of special bulk, just naturally. So I'm gonna try to Volt Switch out, but he takes me down with the Flamethrower, and it's not a big deal to him at all. I'm gonna go into Darmanitan and go down to the stones because he's just kind of wasting space in there. Go into Archops, and not sure if he's gonna see the Stone Edge coming. Even if he does, I'm not choiced, so I'm gonna go for it anyway and pull the crit. Not sure that it mattered between the stab and the super effective, so I never know. He goes into Suicune. I'm not sure that I want. I don't really want to take anything from Suicune because it'll drop me below that half. So I'm gonna U-turn on out and sack a Zelf and then get the free switch into Manic Trick. But he goes for a Calm Mind, so that was a good move on his part. I'm gonna drop a T-Bolt on him. Does about half. And I get the Paralyze, so that's nice. But he gets the burn, so yeah. Ends up equaled out. Does he still have Swampert? I forget if I KO'd it. No, I did KO it. Okay. So I'm just gonna go for another T-Bolt because even if he switches, it'll hit something hard. And then I go down to the burn damage. Who's he gonna go into? Electabuzz and Melodic he has left. I'm gonna have a lot of trouble with that Melodic when it comes out. I'm gonna go into Ambipom though and fake out. I don't know what an Electabuzz would have. I also don't know why he's running an Electabuzz over like an Electivire. I get a crit though and just take out that Electabuzz with no problem at all. I'm gonna run a covet just to steal his item if he doesn't fake out, but he does fake out. I'm running a lot of speed though, so I should be able to outspeed. I'm not sure if a low kick will one hit. In worst case scenario, it's a speed tie. So, and if it was, then I got it. Oh, so he's running fake out and last resort only. That's an interesting strategy. I've never seen that before. I've never even thought about that. I'm just gonna go for stone edges. But I whiff the stone edge and he takes me down to the last resort. So, tragic, the risk that you run using a low accuracy move like stone edge. I probably wouldn't have been able to take out that melodic anyway because melodic is a beast and I know that from using it so much. Alright, so that was a pretty decent battle. Probably, what could I have done to actually have won that? Not lost Cobalion up here. That was probably where it turned bad for me. Had I switched into Darmanitan there, that would have probably been better. But too late now. Alright, so thank you for watching. Keep coming back. I'll keep getting up more. Have a nice day.